G'day guys, what's cracking? 2Aussie here again. So today I'm heading into Hungry Jack's and I'm going to get an oldie, but hopefully a goodie, because I don't know, because I've never tried it before. I'm going in to get the Hungry Jack's Tendercrisp Hunger Tamer box. Now this thing's $14.25. There's about 4 of them in the range. You can get a Whopper Hunger Tamer, you can get a Baconator, sorry, not Baconator, Bacon Deluxe, not Baconator, sorry, Bacon Deluxe, a grilled chicken, or the Tendercrisp Classic, which is the one I'm going to get. So if you'd like to just get 2 Tendercrisps on their own, there's in your vouchers, there's a $9 thing for 2. So check out your vouchers. Something else came up in there recently too. Now, this thing has a chicken royale, chicken Tendercrisp. I can't say bloody Tendercrisp, but so hard. Now that time I said it. It's got a Tendercrisp Classic, chicken royale, medium chips, medium drink, 3 nuggets, and your choice of a sauce. I think there's about 4 sauces. I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with yet. Now guys, I'm going to order this thing, head in, get it, but I'm going to not muck around too much with this. I'm going to show you the food. We won't drag it on too long. But after I show you the food, we give it a bit of a rating, whatever we normally do. Then I'm going to hang in there and talk about a few things. If you want to stay in, that's fine. That's up to you. If not, adios at the end of the food. So guys, we'll have a bit of a chin wag. We'll have a bit of a mukbang at the end of the video, because I got a few things I'd like to talk about. So guys, I'm going to head in there, grab this thing, and I'll see you soon.
Welcome to Hungry Jack's. What can I get you?
Hi, can I just pick up order number 8612?
No worries. Please drive through.
Can I also not get a straw with that?
No worries.
Thank you.
Please drive through.
Thanks. No straw, guys. Can I just ask you, does that Hunger Tamer actually come in a box?
No, it's just in the bag.
So there is no box for it?
We should have boxes, but they don't make them.
If you've got one, could I get it, please? If possible.
I'll go have
Thanks.
a look at the back for you.
Thank you. We might get a box, guys. It wasn't coming in a box. Thank you. No straw. There you go.
Do you want me to pack it in there for you?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fine. Thanks for that. Sorry to be such a pain. The dipping sauce is in there. Thank you.
Good day.
Bye. There it is. We got it. Let's go and find somewhere to eat. So happy. Ask and you shall receive. It's usually the way it goes, isn't it? You don't ask, you don't get. And here it is. We actually got it in a box. Now it wasn't going to come in a box, it was going to be in a bag. So I asked and I did receive. So good stuff. Thanks for that, Hungry Jack's. I really appreciate it. I've seen them in the store, but I've never actually gotten any Hunger Tamers in before. So there's everything in the box. Pretty eats-ware. You got your Tendercrisp, chicken royale, medium chips, nuggets, 3 nuggets, and a dipping sauce. Apparently, I did ask. Yep, it's in there. I can see it. Wasn't really looking then. So actually, you know what? That'd be like a good bib, eh? If everything could just fall back into the box. I might leave that like that. So let's start off with the chip. You know we got to do that. Hungry Jack's chips, always pretty good. Nicely seasoned. Nice and crispy. On point. But you expect that from Hungry Jack's because they're usually pretty good. So let's try nugget. Now I'm not going to have it with the dipping sauce. Try it on its own, test it out. I have to say they're probably a bit better than when I last tried them too. Actually, I'm not going to have the sauce. They got quite nice flavour on them. I'm just going to eat them like that. So there's your nuggets. Let's rip one open. There we go. Totally each one. Now, because I got the box like this, I just thought now, no napkins, but you know what? That's not a biggie. I've got a whole bloody glove box full of napkins. Now, I did say at the end, we want to have a bit of a chat. This is what I want to talk about. I mentioned in another video, you might have heard me say no straw. So from now on, where I can, it's not always going to happen, but where I can, I'm going to use these guys, and they've even got a little cleaner, like a pipe cleaner, that you clean them out. So take them home. $2.50 that cost me at the reject shop. Now that's what you call totally eats for four metal straws and a cleaner. We'll get back to that a bit later. I don't feel the need to have a drink just yet. So let's check out. Oh, sorry, another chip. Let's check out, for me, and I don't know about you, but for me, the star of the show. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this, $14.25 for this lot, the whole deal, the whole meal. I didn't want to go with a Whopper, because a Whopper has a cheeseburger. I want to go with something a bit chickeny. Love my chicken. So there it is. Now this guy is supposed to have lettuce, mayo, tomato, chicken patty. Looks like more mayo on the bottom. I think that's only mayo and lettuce. And the chicken patty is quite thick, so it's a good size, decent size. So without further ado, let's dug in. So that's actually one of my favourite Hungry Jack's burgers. What I was just thinking, only just now, it's very good. It's like a slippery dip. Just all the junk goes down like nice little bib. My problem is I can't tuck it in. I don't want to wreck the box. I want to keep it intact. So anyway, what I was thinking was, what I might do for now is just leave that aside. And then, of course, we've got to have a chip. Finish off that last nugget. So what I'm going to do here is, this isn't working, got to get my bib straight. So, you know, I was having a bit of a dilemma. When I say dilemma, it wasn't that serious, but anyway, I was having a bit of a dilemma whether I should get, well, not whether I should get, what I should get. The dilemma was what to get as far as sauces go. Now, I don't really feel like anything spicy, a bit over spicy stuff at the moment. Let's check out our chicken royale. Now, then I thought barbecue. I don't mind barbecue, it's pretty good. And then ketchup, nah, had enough of that lately. But then I remembered how much you guys in the comments, well, not how much, but every now and then, the sauce you guys seem to mention the most tends to be sweet and sour. Now this guy, it's a pretty plain little burger, but pretty decent size. It's got lettuce, mayo, and a chicken patty, but it's not the same sort of patty as that one. Bit of a smaller type of burger. But anyway, because you guys seem to like sweet and sour a lot, and I'm not going to lie, I've never been a big fan of sweet and sour, but now that I've been having it more, I'm really getting into it. So thanks to you guys, what I might do is, if I pull that off, that side, it's all going to come off. So let's do some sweet and sour. This is why I got it, because I thought, oh, you guys will love this sweet and sour. You love your sweet and sour. It looks like quite a bit in there too. So let's get that in there. If I look like I'm shaking, guys, it's just the angle. I thought I had one of those things where you press it in half. It doesn't. I think I know what I'm doing by now, wouldn't you? Let's get that off. Looks nice and runny, so it should go on there without too much trouble. So let me know if you've ever tried a chicken royale with sweet and sour sauce. You know what, I'm not going to put it all on there because I don't want it everywhere. That's the majority of it though. And we might dunk some chips in it later when we're having a little chin wag. So there you go. There's your sweet and sour on a chicken royale. Turn it back around. And of course it did drip off everywhere. Good thing I got my bib here, isn't it? Let's give it a crack. Not bad, but it's all going everywhere. Just going to grab serviettes because this is getting pretty bloody messy. Put the bib back on. I'm going to rate this thing the Hungry Jack's Tendercrisp Classic Hunger Tamer. Like I said, chips are on point, burgers are fantastic. Haven't tried the drink yet, but Coke tastes like Coke, we all know that. Nuggets were actually not too bad. Sweet and sour was a good choice, and that's down to you guys. Thank you very much. For value, I'm going to give this one a 4.5 out of 5. But for taste, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. It tastes fantastic. Now, I would like to hear what you guys think about this for value. I mean, of course, you are not tasting it, so you really can't do that as far as taste goes. Let me know in the comments what you would give this for value. I'm giving it a 4.5 out of 5. I know these burgers aren't worth much individually, but if you went and bought everything individually, it's probably going to cost a little bit more than that. It's a great little meal, and I haven't eaten since 8 o'clock last night, and it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon now, so I'm bloody starving. So anyway, let's check these guys out. So it's a bit of like, not so much an unboxing, but an unwrapping, a testing out of these things. Well, like I said, $2.50 at the reject shop. I better make sure I don't lose that little doover, because we'll need that to clean it out later on when I go home. Just whack that there. So, metal straws. Now, if you don't like gold, they also came in silver. I was having such a dilemma about that too. Now, you did hear me ask the girl for no straw, so that was good. The girl at the drive-thru. So there we go. There is your metal straw in your Hungry Jack's drink. Let's test it out. Okay, that's funny. I don't know if you can hear that. That's the ice banging against the metal. Different sound at least. Comes through all right. Good size hole there. So they're not scabby, they're not really narrow. They're pretty good to drink through. So that's our little review of the reject shop's metal straws with a pipe cleaner, so you can put it in there and clean it when you wash the dishes. So that's worked out good. Now Hungry Jacks do actually put the straw in the drink for you, so that's a good idea, that because I would have had to have it then. It was a good idea. Someone suggested that I say that at the drive-through speaker that I don't want it, so that's a good idea, because if you go up to the window and it's already in there, well, it's too late, isn't it? Now I'm going to demolish this thing because it's so messy and I need it gone. It was a good idea putting the sweet and sour on there, but I went a little bit overboard. It still tastes good though, even though it's a lot. It's quite runny sauce anyway, so it's going to go everywhere anyway. So I did say this video was going to drag out a bit, so you've been warned. Of course, you don't have to hang in there till now if you don't want. If you're still hanging in there, I've still got another little announcement I want to talk about. It might be something a few people could get to and might be interested in. Let me just get rid of this. Sweet and sour sauce is even on there, it's gone everywhere. And we've got an escapee chip, so I better get that. Let me know too in the comments, guys, how much do you love Hungry Jack's chips? They're fantastic. Hungry Jack's and Red Rooster, I reckon, are the best ones. So anyway, what happened was I had someone on Insta, because you know I do a bit of Insta stuff too. Someone on Insta who was opening an Oporto in Newcastle, New South Wales, has actually invited me to come down, and you guys know I do a bit of TikTok stuff as well. So he's invited me to come down on the 12th of September for the opening of a new store, and a Porto store opening in Newcastle, New South Wales. So it's on the 12th of September, a few weeks off yet. I'll tell you more as I know more. I've got a little bit of information so far, but this fella's going to get back to me and tell me more. But if you happen to be in the Newcastle area, or in Newcastle, or it's not too much of a hike for you to get there, Liz will probably be coming with me too, and we're going to go there for their grand opening. Now, this fella asked me, could I do a TikTok video? So, and I'm not going to lie, my TikTok videos get a lot more views than my YouTube. But I'll tell you, if my YouTube videos got as much views as my TikToks, I'd be rich now. Well, I'll be well on the way anyway. But that's not a problem. I mean, I love doing both. That's good fun. But he's asking I do a TikTok video there, and I'm like thinking he hasn't mentioned YouTube, so maybe he doesn't know. So, of course, what I do is do a TikTok and a YouTube, and probably even post some of it on Insta. And I'm rabbiting on so much, and talking about that, believe it or not, there's a couple of rabbits down the road here. One's just popped out, a black one. I can't believe it. Well, I can believe it, I've seen them here before. While I'm rabbiting on, I didn't think to talk about how this tastes. You know, sweet and sour, I actually quite like it. It's more sweet than sour, of course. Most things are more sweet from takeaway stores and junk food, but that's to get you in, sweet and salty. But not a bad little sweet and sour sauce there. Let me know if you've ever tried it on chips. So there's a good chance, as long as I get up early enough and we get moving. I don't know what time's the opening or what's going on yet, but I will let you know when I know. There's a good chance we could be at Newcastle, New South Wales on Saturday, the 12th of September. So anyone who's around the area, or you might be away for the weekend and down Newcastle way, be great to see you down there. Come to the opening, support these guys. I mean, I don't do, you know, I don't get sponsored for these videos. I'm not getting sponsored for saying that. I get whatever I get from the YouTube videos, and that's fine. That's all I'm here for. I don't really need these people to give me stuff. But he has offered, of course he has offered, if we come down and do a video, that he's going to give us some free food. And you know what? The other thing too is, around that area, there's a Taco Bell. And we can kill two birds with one stone. We can go to a Porto for the opening, and then we can go to Taco Bell at Jesmond, which is in the, I think it's called Jesmond, in the Newcastle area. So, and the other thing too is Liz and I haven't gotten out to do much lately. It's been cold. The weather will be warming up by then. It's already starting to, so we can go off and have a day off too. Maybe even meet some of you guys. That'd be great. So if you're around, like I said, I'll let you know more as I know more. So for anyone who's hung in there this far, thank you. And I thought we'd just have a little bit of a chat. Sometimes I know my videos do drag on sometimes, but usually it's not about talking about other stuff besides food and going through drive-thrus. But a lot of times I don't have much to say, but today I do. So let's make the most. We make the most of that. Look at that. That bloody sauce just went everywhere. I can't believe it. It's all over everything. And another reason why I'm keen to do it, because lately I've done a couple of Porto videos, and again, they haven't sponsored me to do that. I'm just doing what I want to do. And saying that also, I'm starting to make enough money now on YouTube that it covers the food and the cost of doing the videos. So that's all working out for me. I don't need anyone to help me out with that. That's all working out. That was a plan right from the start. But I've found out, because I've got a lot of new subscribers lately in the last few months, especially the last 6 months, you guys seem to like a Porto. So I thought, and I'm sure you want to see Taco Bell, I get asked that sometimes. So I thought we'll go down, do a Porto. If this all works out, don't hold me to it. We'll just see what happens when the time comes. But we'll go down, do a Porto. Now, I'm going to probably get free stuff, but it's about doing a video. It's about having some fun, getting out for the day, meeting some of you guys, hopefully. And, you know, even if I don't pay for the food, I still want to help someone with their new business, whether they're a franchise, whether they're the local. It's good that they've asked, and it's great to be able to help. So I may not be able to help much, but you know, we'll see what we can do. So anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. If I don't stop talking now, I never will. We'll be here all for hours. So guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you've hung in here this long, thank you. I hope I've entertained you a little bit. I know I've entertained myself, so that's not hard to do. So guys, remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo. And if you like Tendercrisp, I love them. That's totally eats well. Stay fresh. Try that Hunger Tamers. It's pretty good. Hooroo.